Hello friends and happy Monday. Welcome to Craft with Us. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Miss B. I'm the head of children's here at the Winchester Public Library, and welcome to Craft with Us. Thank you for everyone who picked up one of our craft bags this morning. They do go outside every Monday morning that we're open at about 9 a.m. on the parking lot side door entrance. And sometimes they're on a blue cart, sometimes they're on a different cart. They've been blown away, so we're trying to keep them anchored down for you. And if you have any questions about our craft bags or any of our activities, feel free to send us a message on social media or send us an email at winchild@ninlib.net. All right, my friends. So, for those of you who picked up our craft bag this morning, we are going to use a paper plate to make a unicorn. Yes, we are, my friends. So this one is one that you can use some at-home supplies for. So if you didn't grab our craft bag and you're just tuning in, or maybe you're watching later, you can absolutely use what you have at home to make the unicorn. So we have some colorful construction paper, all different colors. There are some steps here, friends, so I just prepped a few steps. So your construction paper will all be the same size, but I've got assorted colors here. Everybody got some different colors, but you should have definitely gotten white and yellow and then a mix of other colors, okay? All right, and then you got some stickers. Maybe you got some flowers, maybe you got some jewels, maybe you got some hearts, assorted stickers for everybody. And then some of you, you got googly eyes and a permanent marker, and I'll show you what you can and what your choices are for those later. And a glue stick right here, like that, okay? All right, and then at home, depending, you might want a pencil, or a ruler, or some scissors, or a stapler. Just that stapler really depends on the patience level of our young friends, and maybe even the adults, because you know what, sometimes glue doesn't dry as fast as we want it to. So let's get started. And what you want to do is, if you want your unicorn to have a free-flowing mane of all sizes and shapes, then you don't need your ruler, and you just want to cut strips from your colorful pieces of paper. Don't cut them up completely, because we need to use the colors for other things too. So you want to use 1 inch strips about 4 inches long. Think about maybe like your finger width, give or take. And you want to get about 14 strips, or if you go the long way, 7, and then cut them in half. I did some for you to see, so they all look like that. And if they're a little longer, you can always give your unicorn's mane a trim, but it's hard to glue the paper back on if you want them to have longer flowing locks. So when in doubt, leave them a little long, and then you can trim them later if you want them to have more of like a mohawk. Okay, so look at all of these colors right here that we're going to use. Okay, so we've got that. And then you want to cut your strips, and then we set them aside because we're going to cut all of our pieces, and then we're going to start gluing them so that then we can figure out the pattern that they go on, okay? So cut your strips, and again, if you want them to be nice and straight, then draw with your ruler so that they're nice and straight, or your straight edge. You can even use maybe the side of your instructions like that, and just draw a nice straight line like that, and then just use your scissors and cut them. And so, my friends, if we're working on our motor skills and we're working on our tracing and our cutting, and you want to do these individually, that is okay. You do that. But maybe if your grown-up is helping you and you want to stack the paper on top of each other and draw your line, that's okay too, okay? Because then you get your shapes quicker. You get your lines quicker. But if we're working on our patience, and we're working on our motor skills, and you want to do each one individually, that's okay too. No problem. You can always come back to the video or just follow the instructions, okay? So I showed you both ways. Oop, my scissors got stuck with 2 pieces of paper. So then what you could do is you just kind of, and see, mine are not perfect, but that's okay. There, see, look, they're slightly different sizes, but that's okay. Because if you've ever seen a horse's mane, or if you've ever been so lucky to see a unicorn's mane, it's kind of longer in some places and shorter in others. Okay? All right, so there we go. See, just some extra strips of paper. We've got lots of strips of paper. You should have at least 14, and I'll show you ways you can put it on. All right. Then we make our unicorn horn. I made mine fancy, but it's totally up to you. So there we go. That's my fancy unicorn horn. So you can do this freehand. What I did was I just sort of drew one. And then when I cut it, I did the wibbly lines. So you go back and forth and back and forth. See, then it starts to be a little fancy like that. Okay? You can do that. Or if you have some sparkles at home, friends, and you want to paint some sparkles on your unicorn horn, you go right ahead. This is your project. You make it as fancy or as plain as you want. Okay. And then we need to make some ears and our muzzle. Okay? So, to make our muzzle, we're going to draw a heart. Because, my friends, I think we have a special holiday coming up. So we got to throw a heart in there somewhere, okay? So my suggestion to do a heart is draw half a heart on your piece of paper with the seam in the middle. So fold your paper in half and have the seam in the middle and draw half a heart. And that way, see, it will be the same size on both sides. So let me show you what it looks like. Okay. What do you think? Is it going to be a heart? Let's see. Tra-la! A heart! Look at that. Okay, we're going to set him aside. We're going to use him later. Okay. And then we need our ears, okay? So there we go. I've got my ears right there. Again, same thing. If you want to fold your paper in half and draw one ear, and you cut them both out, and then all of a sudden, you have two ears, but they're the same size, okay? All right, so I started to glue on part of my mane. We want to do the ears first because we want to see the ears ahead of the mane. So I just started gluing the mane on the side. But now I'm going to go and put some glue on my ears and try to get them to stick. Okay? All right. And my young friends who are watching, try to do as much of this. Let me just make sure, because some goes on the front and some goes on the back. All right, so I'm doing this in slight reverse order from the instructions, but it'll all work out the same. So what you want to do is you want to make sure we glue our ears on the back along with our mane on the back of the paper, okay? And then our muzzle and our horn goes on the front, okay? And it really doesn't matter which way you do it, just as long as you kind of line everything up, okay? And Miss B got glue all over herself. All right, so here we go. So let's see, do I like this? You know, friends, see, that's the beauty of glue, is that you can kind of unstick and restick. I want my ears to be more over here, like this. And then we'll glue some mane on top of the ears. Okay, so here we go. A little more glue. And there we go. So make sure you spread them out enough so that when we put our horn on, oh, and that's my pencil drawing right there, we can see it. Okay, so there are my ears right there. And now, dun, da, 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 it's time for the horn. And we put that one on the front, okay? And so whether you put glue on your paper plate or glue on your piece of paper, it's totally up to you. So remember, we have 2 of our cutouts go on the front and 2 of our cutouts go on the back, okay? All right, it's starting to look like a unicorn. Oh, so, and if your horn starts falling over a little bit, oh, see, this is where, if you have a stapler, and you're going to decorate with your stickers, you can use your stapler because sometimes the glue just takes a minute to dry. There we go. So yeah, sometimes if your horn is falling forward a little bit, you can just kind of bend it backwards a little bit and then he's standing up straight, okay? All right, so if you look on the back, what I did was I did the 2-layered idea for the mane. So see, I started to do some strips right here and I kind of spread them out. And then I went back and I did a second layer of other colors. You can do that if you want, and then you don't have to if you don't want. If you maybe just want to work on your sequencing, grown-ups, if we have a preschooler or a kindergarten and you're working on sequencing, maybe lay your colors out in the pattern that they want. Red, yellow, purple, red, yellow, purple. Or they can pick the sequence as they go. All right, this is a great way for us to practice some of the things that we're learning in school. All right, so I'm gonna glue my strips down. And again, if you're just not ready to be patient because sometimes the bumps on this paper plate make it really frustrating, like right now. You know, if you push it, hold it down, we definitely wanna hold it down. See, we're just adding to our mane. I'm gonna do maybe 3 more strips. And then we're gonna go back and finish it up on the other side. Okay, and see what works best for you. Maybe putting glue on the strip works better for you. Maybe putting glue right on the paper plate works better for you. Picking it up and giving it a little pinch, pinch, pinch. Maybe practice our counting. We're gonna hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, there we go. I'm gonna do a couple more. Let's see, I'm gonna get another purple one. Okay. All right, put it down, and you pick it up, I'm gonna hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Whoop, sticking to my fingers, friends. There we go. All right, and I'm gonna get one more yellow one, and then I'm gonna move on. But if you wanna have more mane, if you wanna add more colors, if you wanna go back and give your unicorn a trim, you go right ahead. You do what makes you happy because this is your craft and you do it your way, okay? All right, hold, 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 hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. And then if you want, you can carry it up and you can have the mane come all the way up. Maybe I'll do that just a little bit more. Let's see, I want a pink one. I do. And this is where if you want, if you're like, I think this is too long, you can just get your scissors or have your grown-up help you and they can give your unicorn mane a little bit of a trim. See right there? We're gonna do one more. What color should we pick, friends? How about red? Okay, one more. And then we're gonna flip them over and finish them up. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, so there's the mane. Here we are. Now we're gonna flip them over. Okay, and now we're going to use our muzzle. Okay, all right. So, oh, nope, nobody needs me. We're good. All right, so what you wanna do, friends, is you wanna take your heart and you wanna kind of put it right smack in the middle, almost right where your mane ends, just like this. Okay, and then we're gonna glue it down. Are we ready? So put some glue all over the place. Glue, 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 glue. Okay. All right, are we ready? Okay. And if you've got some pieces of your heart folding up, just put a little extra glue down. And there we go. All right. And push, push, push. Let's count to 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right. Starting to look like a unicorn, my friends. Okay. So this is where I have a little heart button. I don't know if it's going to stick, but these are my unicorn lips. I just found this in my desk, so I'm not sure if it's going to work. If you don't have a heart button in your craft kit, you can just take any other color that you have, or you can draw it on if you want. If you want to get one of your crayons or markers, but use maybe your red construction paper or your purple construction paper. I'm going to see if this button glues on. It might not. So this might be one of those where sometimes we try things and they don't work out, and that's okay. And then we know because we tried it. But, right, friends? So we got to try to see if it works. Okay, so on our lips, I'm going to glue it down. And the glue dries clear. So if it like kind of comes out the nostrils, then it's going to look silly for a minute, but it'll dry. Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to draw nostrils. So we've got our lips, and now we want to draw on our nostrils here, like that. Okay, and then if you want to, if you have other crayons, you can decorate your unicorn some more, but now we're going to draw on the eyes, and then we're going to decorate with our jewels and our flowers. Okay, so friends, so you have googly eyes and you have a marker. You can draw your unicorn eyes closed or open. So if you have your googly eyes and you want to put them right above the nose, just below the horn, if you see where your paper, you kind of stop seeing the fluted part, grown-ups, and it's the little circle. You want to put your eyes right on the top of the little circle if we're going to use our googly eyes. But sometimes maybe unicorns take a nap. So my unicorn is going to have closed eyes like this with some eyelashes. Oh, she's taking a rest. There's my unicorn right there. And then I've got some jewels. So I'm going to decorate my unicorn with some purple jewels. I'm going to give her their horn. Oh, maybe I will. My sticky seems to have stayed on the paper. Let's see if I can't try it. There we go. I think that one's stayed. There we go. Okay. So if you've got these kind of jewels, just make sure you're careful when you're pulling it off of the paper. I'm going to do 3, I think. That's what I'm going to do. Oopsie. I wasn't careful that time. Oh my goodness, this is just not, see, sometimes it just doesn't work out for you, friends. And that's okay. You can, my fingers are very sticky, but you can, oh, there we go, see? You can use some glue to glue whatever jewels or flowers or hearts or any other designs that you have down like that. Okay, she's got a little tiara on. There's my unicorn, friends. There she is. She's taking a little nap. So that is our craft for today. All right, my friends, thank you so much for joining us today to make unicorns out of hearts and paper plates and construction paper. All right, so friends, next week the library is closed for President's Day, so we will not have a craft with us on the 15th, but we will be back in 2 weeks with another fun and fabulous craft. Thank you all for joining me. If you have pictures of your fabulous crafts, please do send them to us. We do love to see them. And as always, my friends, be safe, be kind, wash your hands, and wear your mask. All right, my friends, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see everyone next time. Bye.